Hello guys, and what is going on, and welcome to my career mode prep for my Arsenal career mode. Yes guys, I will be doing Arsenal, and this is just going to be a little mini series. It's going to be preparing for FIFA 14 career mode, and so this first episode of it is figuring out my transfer targets. So obviously I have a lot of players to go through, and yeah, I want to go with I have center backs, holding midfielders, I have a left mid, I have a striker. I have a lot of players to go through. And the first one right here is Nicholas Nkalu. And he is 22 years old, 77 pace, obviously 77 sprint speed, 78 acceleration, 82 defending, 76 heading, and his tackling stats are brilliant. 85 standing tackle, 83 sliding tackle. And overall he looks like a brilliant player who could improve quite a lot, and that is what Arsenal's defense need. So why am I doing an Arsenal career, guys? It is because they need, they're in good form right now in real life, but I thought it would be a fun challenge because, and by the way, guys, I'm not in any means copying MGH. I knew he was going to do it since the very beginning, but, it wasn't because he's doing that I'm doing it. But yeah, they need their squad to have more depth and it needs to be stronger. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to sign super unrealistic signings. I'm not going to go out there and sign Eden Hazard and sign like a bunch of amazing players. So I'm just going to sign simple players, and Nkalu fits this role very well as one of our center backs. So I target 2 players per each position that I need. I'm hoping to get one of them in the career mode. So the first center back was Nkalu. The second one is Reveillere. So Reveillere, if you look at overall, his stats are lovely, and he is 27 years old, guys. So you're probably saying, why do you want to sign an 80 center back that's 27? And it is because he still looks really good. Obviously lovely tackling stats, just like the last one, but he looks like an overall strong player, and he looks like he could give some experience to the team, which they do need a little bit. He could be a leader in the team, and obviously I want to make this realistic, which means we can't just throw out a bunch of 19-year-olds that become 94 rated players. So yeah, we need a bit of leadership in the team, and I think Reveillere will bring that very well because he's a strong center back. If you look, he's reasonably fast, 68 sprint speed, and then obviously very, disappointing acceleration, but he's reasonably fast, but pace doesn't matter as much as in this game as like strength does, and he does have 81 strength, which is good as well as his tackling stats, and he will be cheaper than most players who are going through for in the series. He will be very good value for money, I think. So that's why I do want to sign Reveillere. He just overall looks like a great player. He looks like one that could thrive at Arsenal. And our defense, obviously, because FIFA 14 is a lot more about strength than it has been in the past. Obviously, that was supposed to be with FIFA 13 too, but this time it actually is because there's more slow build-up play, and he will help out us win games. And the next player is Matic. Obviously, he is a holding midfielder, and look at those well-rounded stats. Everything is very good for him. And obviously, his standing tackle is very good. His short passing and long passing is very good. His dribbling is very good. So he looks like one of those players, that's perfect for FIFA 14 because he's strong, he can win balls back, he can pass. He looks like he is literally the perfect player for FIFA 14. He looks like, because obviously build-up play is what matters, and he's a perfect build-up player, and he's only 24 years old as well, so he still has some improving, and he won't be that expensive as an 80-rated 24-year-old. I believe Chelsea did actually have him before we sold him to Benfica, and that is where he's thrived, but overall he just looks like a great player. He looks like he can go up and score goals as well as get assists, and he looks like he can do everything. So as a defensive midfielder, he does look like, I want to sign him. He is one of my #1 priorities, obviously, because of his stats, and overall he just looks brilliant for us. I definitely think he'll help out the team because with Arsenal, I do want to be with them for more than 3 seasons. I want to say 4 seasons, and then maybe I'll take another job. Maybe I'll start a lower league career mode. I'm not quite sure at this time, but yeah, guys, Matic does look like overall a brilliant player. And the other center defensive mid we have listed is Bender. And again, Bender, obviously an 81 rated player. and he has 75 strength, but look at that, 92 stamina. That's one of the main reason I want him, as well as 86 standing tackle, and I can't quite see what the slide tackling is because my red recording sign is blocking that symbol, guys. But still, he looks like a workhorse in midfield, and he does have some okay attacking stats too. Obviously, his passing isn't awful, and his shot is, well, his shot power at least isn't bad. So he looks like a workhorse in midfield, and if he's working hard back there, winning balls back, then that means Ozil, Cazorla, Walcott, and maybe Oxlade-Chamberlain are free to go up, and they don't have to have as many defensive duties if we do sign Bender. He looks like someone who could just stabilize playing right in front of the back four, and he just looks like overall a great player, I think, and one that is definitely worth signing because, guys, obviously he played for he's playing for Dortmund, but I don't think he'll be that expensive as well, and I think he's 24 or 23. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that he is and obviously, so he won't be horribly expensive. He's not going to be like, but he is a player that Arsenal need, and that's why I want to sign him because, again, it's another deal that's good value for money. And then there's this guy Zagoev who he'll add more depth to the squad, I think, because he can come in for Oxlade-Chamberlain. He's a good player in midfield. He can pull the strings in midfield, and overall he has good attacking stats. Obviously, 81 ball control, 79 dribbling, 82 acceleration, 92 agility, 75 volleys, and then good, decent short passing, good penalties, a decent shot as well. So he looks like someone who can get assists and score goals, and he is only 22 as well. So he will definitely improve a lot. He'll get very good and obviously help us out a lot in this career mode. That's what I'm hoping if we sign him. And again, he's only a 79 rated player, so he won't be that expensive. Obviously, it's going to take our whole transfer budget to sign, every player in every position that we want. But, for instance, one of the center backs, one of the center mids, Zagoev is the only left mid on this list. But yeah, he will definitely be a very good addition to the squad, obviously, because Arsenal's squad is pretty strong right now, actually. They just need a little bit more depth, obviously, because, they don't have very good subs, and obviously Giroud, he can score goals, but, I don't think he can keep that up all season. So, but Zagoev is going to be a great player for giving assists to a player like Giroud, just going down the line, crossing it, cutting in and shooting. But what Arsenal need is a number 9 striker, and that is Christian Benteke, who is pretty similar to Giroud, but I think he's obviously a lot better. He's young, and he's good. 90 strength, 81 sprint speed, 83 finishing, 82 shot power, 80 penalties, 70 volleys, 77 long shots. A lot of amazing stats, and guys, this is the perfect player that Arsenal need. And, well, I think in real life, actually, Chelsea need him too, because, that's for another time to discuss about. But, guys, Christian Benteke is my number 1 priority in this transfer market, obviously. He's so strong, and he's and obviously, he looks like one of those players that could be dominant in FIFA 14. He could score a ton of goals. He's going to improve a lot for us if we sign him, obviously, and, overall, he looks like a complete goal machine, and, in the small cup games, we could sub him out for, Giroud. We could play Giroud instead to rest him, but obviously he would be our number 1 striker, and he does look like overall an amazing player. So he is my number 1 transfer target for the market, guys, but he's not going to be cheap, I bet. That is the only thing. He's not going to be cheap, but with all the other players that are cheap, I think we're going to be able to afford him. So that's good. But anyways, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. He's the last transfer target. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and I will definitely catch you next time.